Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Mask of the Betrayer, where we are trying to cure the actions of a spirit eater that came before us, is what I'm getting. So, kind of cleaning up Merkel's mess. Okay. Blaze to the south, I think that's down blighted trees. So this is probably where we're going to find the forest. I took your essence and I returned it to this pool. Maybe one day you'll become something like a Dryad yourself. Just a general guardian spirit right now. Water that had collected in a tree stump in the middle of the tiled floor sanctuary in Ashenwood is ideal liquid component for the anointing solution you will need in order to petition a god. Okay. Now, thing I can do. I can rest. There were some spirits over here. They don't... Oh, here they are. I can rest. Provoke spirits. What does provoke? Oh, makes them valid to be devoured. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, but we're going to rest. And we're going to suppress. Which puts us back up to 85. Ooh, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Oh, if 12 is save, which one is... Come on, which one is the one that makes the, Is it H? It is H. No. It's not the perspective I want. That is also not the perspective I want. Okay. There we go. That is very pretty. Kind of wish you could cheap your... this is not the kind of clothes I really like her to be in. I kind of miss her Neverwinter 9 outfit. But it was light armor. Okay. We want to go south. I did say welcome back to... Yep, I did. Okay. Great Blaze. One like me caused this mess. I suppose I shall have to be the one to... Hello.
Time to break some bones!
You use a rapier. You use rapiers, you don't break bones. Oh, never mind. That's where breaking bones comes in. Okay. There's a corpse over here. quality of the now deceased man's clothing and intricacies of ornamentation suggest that he may have been the leader of his ill-fated group. Little else about the corpse is still recognizable beneath the snow and rot. Interesting. Okay, let's continue going south. We got a couple bit of remains here to pick up. There we go. I wish when you made armor or robes, you could decide what the appearance was. Hello, fell troll. Instead of it being a set appearance. That would have been nice if they had made that possible, that you know, choose between the types of appearances for your crafted armor. There's more trolls that way. Good thing I'm using fire. Ooh, earthquake. Got a lot of fire. Fires, earthquakes, meteors, random magical stuff, tornadoes. We're pretty well set against trolls and... Oh, you have a bow! Against trolls and monster plants, we're pretty well set. Mostly because of all the fire. Aren't you supposed to move faster than other people now? Okay. Oh, hello. Hello, Telthor. To the Burning Grove. Whoa. Of course, Halen went and found another enemy. Did you just summon a bear? You just summoned a bear. The bear did not last very long. Let's go around this way, see if there's any other surprises. Well, there's some more remains I missed. Oh wow, there's a lot of Telthor. I much prefer the Eternal Rest thing than the Devouring thing. Much better trick. Okay, let's go to this Burning Grove. It can actually be to your benefit to wait for spirit energy to drop before devouring a spirit. If you devour spirits when your spirit energy is high and you aren't weakened by your... increase your level of something. Oh, you've got battle circle going. Or battle...
This heat is too intense for mundane fire.
This heat is too intense for a mundane fire. Understood. Large charred branch. Let's see if that is one of our items. Charred by most of the way through by a forest fire. Is there a way down there? No, I don't see one. To the world map. let's look around before we go to the world map. That's where we came from. We already looked at this. Shape of fire. Felt your presence, felt your birth, felt it loose my bonds. The time approaches, the time approaches, the time approaches. You felt my birth. Was bound in a red place, a place afire, only heat, only scorching. Then a disturbance, a cool breeze. She is awakened. She is awakened. The time for what approaches? There you are. I didn't see you before. I kind of found you by accident. Scorching vengeance, burning wood, dying forest. His end is near, his end is near, his end is near. Whose end is near? Force, spirit, force, essence, met him once, now will again. He'll pay at last, he'll pay at last. What are you? Was a man, now a form. Was a soul, now a shape. Shape of fire, shape of fire, shape of fire. Why are you burning down the forest? Burn the grove, burn the spirit, burn the jailer. Draw him out, smoke him out, draw him out. What do you mean by jailer? I suspect it refers to the woodman. Sent me from here, sent me from life, sent me to burn. Undying pain, undying heat, undying pain. I don't understand. You were punished. Helped many to find him, all was well. Helped you to find him, earned his wrath. He hated you, he feared you, he hated you, he feared you. You can't mean me, you must mean someone else. Perhaps this is speaking of another spirit eater that once shared the same curse. To its eyes you are merely a vessel that contains the same hunger. Same grow, you return. Weakened him once, now have again. You are the key, you are the key, you are the key. What's taking you so long to burn down? I need you to stop burning the woods. It has made the woodman too weak to return. Will not stop. Burning brings him, makes him pay, makes him remember. I have suffered, I have suffered, I have suffered. I'm going to put out these flames, like it or not. Fought icy hag, fought winter itself. Almost lost, then you drew near, found my strength. Icy hag? I've heard that whispered by my less gifted students. She fled east. You'll lose too. She fled east. If I slay, then I will seek out her. You won't be able to stop me putting out your fires. Then I will seek her out and learn your weaknesses. Okay. Well, for one thing, I'm not fighting you with the fiery blade. That much I know. You're going to let me go talk to her, which is a little bit crazy. I'm going to keep that up right now. I'm going to have to remember to drop it later. Cold is in the other hand. Despite the frigid river, there are rumors of fire in this region of the Ashenwood that rages endlessly. Okay. This was once the site of great Imaskari city, whose name has been lost to time, though the ruins are all but swallowed beneath the turbulent waves of Lake Nusantia. It is rumored that they are home to the slumbering Coven and the seat of power for the Hags of Rashomon. Ashenwood reaches all the way from the ice-crusted shores of Lake Ashane in the west to the foothills of the mystical mountains known as the Running Rocks in the east. The Rashimi refuse to inhabit it as it is densely populated with spirits, but accomplished hunters occasionally enter its borders in search of magnificent animal specimens said to dwell within. Sufficiently brief to have little impact upon your health. Sufficiently brief to have little impact upon your health. This journey is sufficiently brief to have... Okay. Secluded valley situated along the northern face of the Running Rocks that continually defies the harsh winter that surrounds it on all sides. Some regard it as a spiritual nexus and journey tremendous distances to see it. She fled east, you say. Ancient place, rich in spirits, the wells of Luru were once sacred to the beasts and wild creatures of the land. The great beasts have not been seen in years, but air still echoes with mournful howls. Mulsantir City Gates. Mulsantir. These are places with active quests, I think. So we're going to go to Imil Vale. Descend from the slopes of the running rocks and arrive at the place Nadej described, Imil Vale. It is unseasonably warm here. Oh, hello, Weverin. Okay, you're hostile. Hello, two Wyverns. I like this design of Wyvern. This is probably my favorite design of Wyvern I've ever seen. Oh, looks like it's dead. Nope. It's injured. Certainly trying to hit me. Storm of Vengeance, I'm guessing. For the world map.
This wound won't heal soon.
And of course they can't fly. Why am I getting am I poisoned? No, I don't see that. I really like the design of the Wyverns. I kind of wish they were in the original campaign. Where do you see the next one? Oh, here they come. Where's the second one? Or is it only the one? Nope, just the one. Did not survive very well. The shadow effects done by different powers are rather cool. Not exactly sure which... Uh-oh, somebody saw more things to fight. Somebody is casting up a storm. This is the red tree. We're not up to meeting that yet. Okay. We would have a word with you, cursed one. I would have a word with you myself. Come forward, let us look on you. Who are you? Fair question, I suppose. Ironic that she should ask it of us. Quite, but I see no harm in giving one answer. I'm Imsha, this is Tamleth. Hathrans, right? In life we were Othlor, the pinnacle of our order, but the higher one's rank, the higher their duty. A day came when we realized ours exceeded our own lifetimes, but our prayers were heard and the gods permitted us to stay
I
as
like to think
Telthors.
that everything looks good in red, and I think that tree is no exception.
I like to think everything looks good in red, and I think that tree is no exception. What do you want? To put a face on a feeling, your hunger is like a vortex amidst the flow of spiritual energy. We feel its pull from a vast distance. But the threat of that hunger cannot be known without seeing what countenance it wears. Well, here I am. What do you make of me? You have approached your hunger warily. You fear its cost, but unleash it freely in times of need. In this you are especially dangerous. Your apparent restraint may earn the trust of many, but who can say you'll use it when it matters? Who can say you'll use it when it matters most? I agree, Imshar. To trust her fully would be to invite the hags to tea. Word of advice, cursed one. There are many who will have designs for being with such destructive power. Most will hide it. Ask yourself, such that remains, that what it is that you believe, not that strangers that you meet, not your companions, not your hunger, you. What do you hope to achieve in the time you have left? Have you known other spirit leaders? Only a handful, yet far too many. Always drawn to Rashman, it seems, like any beast that catches the scent of fresh prey. Inevitably, they follow to Ashenwood, where the aroma is strongest. Makes them likely to pass this way, either coming or going. What can you tell me about them? Many of them meet their fates in the Ashenwood. It is a wild place, and it has a sense of self-preservation all its own. But they have done damage there, wounded the forest like no one else can. They have brought sickness and upset its natural balance. Don't forget the one with the guide. You remember him, Shai. He'd hired that tracker to take him to the heart of the forest so he could live off the soul of the woodman himself. What happened to him? Well, he certainly made his mark on the woodman, but ultimately he got the worst end of it. Not like that tracker, though. Far worse for the tracker, quite right. The woodman considered a betrayal for the tracker to lead a spirit eater to him. Anyone who wanders the forest freely does so only with the woodman's trust. Couldn't tell you for sure what became of him, but the rumor was that he'd been imprisoned definitely on another plane and not one of the nice ones. I have questions for you. If you notice anything strange, what do you want? Okay. We are not fools. Our strength is in our influence, far more than our magic. We would not fight you. I am not going to devour their spirit. I have other questions for you. Have you noticed anything strange going on lately? She must mean aside from walking incarnation of hunger traveling through our lands, Imsha? No doubt, Tamleth, though I suppose the bear would qualify. Ooh, the beer. Ah, yes, beer, she certainly would. Beer? She's a hag, really, an ice hag. Wherever she walks, winter falls in her steps. The Hathrans drive her off every year. This year they lost track of her somewhere in these parts and assumed she fled for the mountains. But you're not sure she's gone? The snow she brought, it stayed longer than it should have, and yes, my accent is slipping. Well, after the Hathrans left, normally the Vale is too warm for it. If you should have run across her, would you be so kind as remove her? We would very much appreciate it. I'll keep an eye out. I have other questions for you, but I'm going to save those for the next video. Next video, you say? All right. This is a Let's Play in Tamleth. Remember, there is someone behind the computer screen over there, behind her, over her shoulder. Anyway, talk to you later.